Hi everybody, welcome to our virtual STEAM program again. This week we're making a ping pong launcher. So these are the supplies you need. You need a bottle. I would recommend, bigger than ping pong, so any size bigger than that works. Just cut it so there's about this much left. It could be a little shorter too, or a little longer. It's up to you. Just not the whole bottle. And then the bottle cap needs to actually have a hole in the top of it. So I used a nail or, a screwdriver would work, just something to get a little hole through there. You need a ping pong ball or some kind of little light ball, a pair of scissors, a little string, any kind of string works. Thread is a little bit too thin, yarn's a little bit too thick, but it would probably work still. So just kind of any kind of string, a little bead. I used a perler bead, but you can use any kind of bead, and 2 rubber bands. Alright, so once you have it at this stage, your first step is actually to cut a little slit on all 4 sides. So just about maybe a ½ inch long, as long as they're the same length. That would be good. So I did 1 across, and then you want 2 more across the other way. So like all 4 sides of your bottle. Alright, and then once you have your slits, this is where the rubber bands come in. You want to put them through the slits. So your rubber band is just going to get squeezed in there, and then it goes around the edge part like this. And then your other one is going to go on your other 2 slits. So you just need the 2 rubber bands. And this one goes this way across. If you want, you can tape it on the outside so it stays a little bit better, but it should be fine as long as you get it stuck into your slits. Alright, so that's what you want in the middle, just like a little cross there. And that's going to be where you launch it. So you had 1 rubber band this way and 1 across and underneath. And now you want to put your string, actually start this way. So start by putting your bead at the end of your string. So you want to put it on there and then just tie it on there. Alright, so you can see that I tied the bead onto the end of my string. I did a triple knot so that it'll stay on there. Basically, you want this bead to be bigger than this hole so that the string doesn't go through that hole. Because with the other end of our string, so we tied this side, we're going to take the other end of our string and we're going to put it through this hole. Okay, so just get your string through there, and you can actually put it all the way to the end, and you want your string to go through the bottle cap as well. So just going to put it in there, grab it on the other side, and you should have your bead at the end and it should stop it from going through. So just kind of twist on your bottle cap. You're going to put it on now. You've got your bead on this side and your string on this side. You now want to tie this side of your string, you want to tie it right in this X that you made with your rubber bands. So you're just going to put it around there. Make sure you have some space. Don't tie it so it's tight like this. You want it to definitely have some room, at least this much at the end. So leave that much out and then tie it up at the top. So you can even just have it like this so that you make sure you have some on the end. But if you just have a long string, you can always cut off extra. Can't add any more. Alright, so you can see I tied it right here. It's going to go all the way down through the bottle, through the lid, and then you have your bead on the end. You can see now that if you pull it here, it's going to stretch your rubber bands, which is exactly what you want. That's going to be your launcher. So you're pretty much done. You can always decorate the bottle, or you can tape these on if they're a little bit loose, if you have bigger rubber bands. Just make sure that they're pretty tight on the inside. So if you have extra over here, you can just tape it down if you have duct tape. and then you're basically done. You just want your last step. You put in your ping pong ball, and that way you can cut the strips a little lower if you want your ping pong ball to sit a little lower. Okay, you just stretch it back, make sure it's sitting in that little bowl you made for yourself, and then it actually goes straight up really well. But the smaller rubber bands, if you do have them at home, the thinner ones usually work a little better. So if you do have the thinner ones at home, those work a little better, but any kind of rubber band will do, any kind of bottle. Sounds pretty simple, and you should have the supplies at home. Alright, thank you guys for coming to STEAM again. We're going to be doing this every Friday at 4 p.m.